Number 7 has quite a few pieces, but we can see it's going to be a fraction because we have some negative exponents. That's going to be in the bottom. Y to the 5th is up top. That's going to be in the bottom. And that's going to be in the bottom. This looks just like a problem. I think we may have already done this one before. I don't know. Either way, no big deal. Up top, I have y, 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 y. In the bottom, we have n, and then y to the 3rd. Who's going to cross out? Well, those y's will go, those y's will go, those y's will go. I can see 3 in the bottom. We'll cross out with 3 in the top. And we'll be left with y squared over n to the 5th. Number 8. Well, what do we have? Let's see. The only piece that's up top is a to the 10th because that and that go to the bottom. Now, you could list this out, or you can think, hey, you got a to the 10th up here. What are those multiplied together? You have 5 a's and then another 3 a's, so that's a to the 8th. Now, you could list them all out, or you could say, hey, I got 10 a's up top, 8 in the bottom, so I can see them crossing out here, leaving me with 2 up top and the number 1 in the bottom, because all the a's in the bottom, there's 8 of them. They all cross out, so they become 1s. And anything, if I have divide by 1, I just write it as whatever the numerator is, because anything divided by 1 is itself. Number 9. Ooh, a lot trickier. Well, what happens is if you have a negative exponent and it's already in the denominator, it's going to move to the numerator. It's going to move from wherever it is. So let's be careful here. This moves down below. This stays. That's n squared, so he's fine. But this is to the negative power, so he goes from the bottom up to the top. And in class, I explained to you why. So what do we have here? I have a times a, and down here I have n times n. So that's what? A to the 3rd up top, n to the 5th in the bottom.